There are key moments in life, awakenings maybe, when the path that you're on has served its purpose and you are left with a longing for something new or different. And sometimes you just got to take a dive into the deep blue unknown, and just maybe you end up finding a piece of what's been missing. This is one of those stories. Now, there's no rule book for planning a Hawaiian ski vacation, but we knew it was important to bring along the right crew. For starters, you need a few workhorses, guys who get it done and ask questions later. Guys like Igor Morozov from Russia and Zach Warden from Oklahoma, Florida. Two of the best water ski jumpers in the world. You need a manager, someone responsible enough to keep the train on the tracks. Of course, any tropical trip wouldn't be right without a good gaggle of girls to keep the manager in line and to keep everyone from doing dumb stuff. And you need a few good cameramen to be sure to capture it all. So we go now to the beginning, everyone arriving in historic Honolulu as a team for a well-organized and planned week of adventure. Kinda.
Place to stay, and I have no idea where anybody or everybody else is or when they're going to get in. It's update number 1. We are really bad at waiting, so we're done. We're going to get a rental car and we're going to go see some sights.
What's up?
My other thing.
Aloha, buddy. What's up?
In keeping with the spirit of FlowPoint TV's original mission, this trip to Hawaii was an attempt to remove some of the best skiers on Earth from the competition world and reacquaint them with the recreational side of towed water sports. It's a lifestyle, and we came here to remind ourselves of that. But first, if you go somewhere with a course and a tournament ski boat, it's mandatory to brush off the winter cobwebs by slaying some buoys. So that's what we did. Well, one day down and it couldn't have gone much better. However, it was a Monday, and an old friend of mine once told me that 1/7 of your life is spent on a Monday. So we figured we weren't done yet, and we knew exactly where we had to go, the North Shore. What we didn't know was that a couple of days later, one of the surfing world's most prestigious events, the Eddy, was going to take place for the first time in 7 years, and only the 9th time since its inception in 1985. It only happens when the waves are big enough, and on this particular Monday, they were well on their way. Everybody could sense that something was about to go down.
Wow.
Sorry, but you don't want to get windows.
What do you say? Oh, windows.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Brutal.
Now, unfortunately, we don't surf like we ski. But it didn't matter, because no one was in the water that day anyway. But we did get some salt on our lips and the setting sun on our face. That North Shore really is a magical place.
Day one is getting ready to come to a close. Early morning session out in the ocean, some free rides, some skiing, playing on the toys, and now we're capping it off with 50-foot waves and babes on the beach.
I totally closed my eyes.
How you feeling second morning, buddy?
Oh man, I'm sore. Really sore.
Oh, you didn't even really do anything yesterday, did you?
I did so much, so many activities.
As the old saying goes, keep your friends close and your enemies, well, maybe it's best just to leave them at home and talk at them on Twitter. So we kicked off day 2 by putting our phones down and gearing up for a day on the bay. Kaneohe Bay, that is. Matt's good buddy Parker is the director of marketing for Molokai State Park and volunteered to be our tour guide for the day. Lucky us.
Rad plus porridge, it's too cold. The fad is too hot. The rad is just right.
Double or nothing that you can't outperform Zach.
Double or nothing what?
The $80 I.
No way.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how you do Oahu. Except for the eddy, which was definitely happening the very next day. At the airport, on the way to Kauai, people were arriving from all over the world just in time for the event. I tried to rally the crew, but everyone wanted to stick to the plan. I guess it's okay. I mean, you know what they say. If you don't see the eddy this year, you'll probably be 30 or 40 years older when you do.
Happening this morning is the 88 Cow surf contest, probably the biggest contest in the world. The waves have to be at least 40 to 50 foot faces. And some of the old timers grew up there 40 years and they said this morning is the biggest they've ever seen Wailua Bay. About in 10 minutes they're going to start this contest, so we all should be watching that over there. It's like a once in a lifetime experience to see this contest.
That's Kenny. He started Kauai water ski and surf years ago, and I just want to thank him for reminding us about the eddy again. Anyway, if you have less than 2 days on the island, there's really only one right way to see Kauai, and that's staring at the back of Kenny's head. Here's Kenny for more on his operation.
Here we're on the island of Kauai and the Wailua River, the only freshwater skiing in the whole state of Hawaii, and it's just our playground. And as you can see, the water's nice and glassy, really nice this morning.
Well, the good news is we like playgrounds, and we like them glassy. The bad news, Kenny had to do a lot of driving that day. But this is what he does, and he'll do it for you too. Just call him and tell him we sent you.
He's supposed to be a pro on two skis, and these are tied together. It's supposed to be easier.
Like coconut or something was in the water. I felt it. Think about tonight, study the film, and then come back tomorrow.
I've never seen Zach be bad at something before. It's a good day.
I'm just living life day by day, yeah. I'm just living life day by day.
Last winter, when you were complaining about climate change, we changed our latitude and went somewhere that had the right amount of water at the perfect temperature. This winter, because you're complaining about long lift lines and too much snow, we decided to finally drop this story on you to remind you that the grass will always be greener, no matter how much the climate changes. So remember this, no matter where you are, it's never too late to realize that's the best place for you to be on that day. And the best thing you can do is to squeeze every drop out of life, day by day. We hope this story inspired you to go find some greener grass 5,000 miles from land in the middle of a giant sea overlooking the deepest blue water you've ever seen. Or you could start by looking in your own backyard. I bet there's some green in there somewhere. All you gotta do is look. It's like Warren Miller said, the best place in the world to ski is where you're skiing that day. Mahalo, or aloha, or both. Till next time.
It's the only
Never going to Hawaii again. Hate it here. Help me! That's him right there! Hey! Give me that hat! Put my hat back! Throw my hat.